Hey y'all, happy Mask Monday. Today we're going to look at some more Monster Resurrection masks. All of these masks were sculpted by our fearless child leader, Cash Saucier. Alright, so as I said, these were all sculpted by Cash Saucier, my friend Zach's son. We all started the company together, but Cash is the one who came up with the name Monster Resurrection Studios, and he's the lifeblood and the energy of the company. So I'm really excited to show off his masks here. He's 13 years old, and I think a couple of these at least he sculpted when he was 12, and he just gets better and better with every single sculpt. So I can't wait to see what he does in the future. He's definitely going to surpass all of us really soon. Let's take a look at Creepy Cranium, which is his skull here. Alright, so these are the Creepy Cranium masks. This was Cash's first skull sculpt, I believe, and it's got a lot of character to it. He wanted it to be kind of really wacky and cartoony. So this was the original one, I believe, and he's got the gold tooth. Cash loves throwing gold tooths on his masks. And this one's kind of a nod to the old brown skulls from Don Post. Did like a brown base and then stippled the white all over and then threw that gold tooth in there. I like that one a lot. And then this is his like vermilion tribute one, which is like the red kind of version of the Don Post skull. And so pretty much same thing, you know, but he did a black base and then stippled the red and then did the teeth white. It looks like probably with a brush. And yeah, so these came out really cool. That's going to be it for the skull mask. Again, Creepy Cranium. We always try to have fun names, and I really like that one that Cash came up with for this one. So let's take a look at probably his most popular mask, the Peter Laurie mask. Alright, so this is the Peter Laurie mask, or Dr. Laurie. It's based off Peter Laurie as he appeared in the Looney Tunes. We love like cartoons and Disney and Looney Tunes and stuff like that. So we try to do different kinds of masks that aren't just like nasty monsters and stuff. This is one of my favorite ones that we've done. And I kind of mentioned before that it's probably his most popular mask, and I just kind of mean that in terms of sales. We sell this mask quite a bit, and we also sell the variant version of it quite a bit, which we call Yetch. Which is, it's the same sculpt, obviously same mask, but I paint him to look like Yetch from Mad Monster Party, which is kind of this like gross, slimy, pale blue zombie kind of character. And I don't have one of those to show you today, maybe in the future I will. But the skin tone one is kind of my personal favorite. I like the original, and I think that Zach probably painted this, but I'm not totally sure. But Monster Resurrection's a team, and we do everything together, so none of that stuff really matters. But for this one, I really love the blushy cheeks, and then he has like these like copper eyelids. It's a really cool choice, and then like kind of bright pink lips. Just came out really good. It's creepy. Like this is one of those ones where like when you see the mask, you kind of like hear his voice like, yes. And so we always just kind of mumble that and stuff to each other whenever we're looking at this one. But anyways, that is the Peter Laurie mask, and then let's take a look at one of Cash's newer masks, the Sherlock Monster. Alright, so this is the Sherlock Monster. Very obviously based off the famous mask, the Shock Monster, but he's more schlocky. Cash has done a couple different versions of the Shock Monster. It was one of the first masks he ever sculpted, and then like almost exactly a year later, he sculpted this new version, and it looks like so much better. You can really see his improvement. It's really cool, and like I said before, Cash gets like obviously better every single sculpt that he does, and so this one has been selling really well too. Again, he's a popular character already. A lot of people know him, and you can get this mask a lot of different places. Almost every mask company has their version of the Shock Monster, but we called ours the Sherlock Monster. Again, we want it, you know, he's obviously a little schlocky, and that's how we like our monsters anyway. So this is kind of like a full team collaborative effort where Cash sculpted it, and then I painted it, and then Zach put on the hair. I enjoy painting them a lot. It's a lot of fun. And it's probably my favorite sculpt that Cash has done so far, except for maybe Throg, which we're going to look at right now. All right, so as I said, this is Throg. Cash sculpted him just to be a basic caveman. He just wanted to do a caveman, and it's a really cool half mask. It's almost like a quarter mask. It's really thin. I think he wanted it to be reminiscent of like the like dime store masks that would like come in a bag with like the title card and stuff on top. But we're not going to make him as much as other masks. He is smaller, but again, I like that. You know, it's a good little face mask, and you can't even really tell from the front if you're displaying it. I think especially because he has these big ears kind of coming out. I love this big bulging kind of like, it's like flat but just giant nose. And then he's got a lot of really cool pore texture in the nose and the chin and all around the cheek and all that. And I painted this one up, and I think it's the second one that we finished because the first one Cash painted, and he's a lot kind of darker. And then I wanted to do like a lighter skin tone version, so we did this one to sell here at Nightmare. And I kind of just went in with, we started with a dark base skin tone, and then I did a down spray of a lighter tone, and then went in with red, and kind of made the nose and the eyelids nice and red and the lip nice and pink. And then I speckled some brown all around him, so it kind of looks like moles and stuff if you see him up close. What I wish that I did, and what I'm going to do for the next one, is do some speckling of like black around the chin and cheeks and upper lip to look like 5 o'clock shadow. But I am pretty happy with how this one came out. It was really fun to paint. So thank you, Cash, for always letting me paint your masks. And I can't wait to see what he does next. In fact, I already know what he's doing next, and it's really cool. So stay tuned for more masks from Cash Saucier and the rest of the Monster Resurrection crew. All right, so that's going to do it for this week's Mask Monday. I hope you enjoyed Cash's masks. Let me know in the comments which of these is your favorite. Like, share, subscribe, visit us at nightmaretoys.com, maybe visit monsterresurrection.com, and we'll see you next week for another Mask Monday.